another microphone. Hey, what's good people? Tech Jamo. Now, if it's your first time on the channel, well done for finding us. Make sure you do me a little favor and hit that subscribe and like button. And if you're feeling extra frivolous, hit that notification bell so that you can be a part of Notification Squad. Anyway, this is what we're here to talk about today. It's the Lensgo LYM-DMM1 microphone. Shotgun microphone for your camera and smartphone apparently. So yeah, let's get it unboxed, see what's really good inside, do a little test outside and do a little test in here in controlled conditions and test it against the built-in microphone on my Sony CV1, which I've been using for this whole intro sequence. So let's go. Alright, now let's unbox the thing. But first of all, obviously we got to pre the box, see what the packaging is looking like. It's looking quite decent, to be honest. Got a bit of information here. Compact size, strong compatibility, no batteries required, which is a plus for me because I always forget to turn on and off my active microphones and I end up recording a whole sequence of footage without any sound. And it's got a little suspension mount included there as well. So let's unbox it. All right, so we got the microphone itself, which comes with a little wind muff on it. Looks really cool. I like the kind of circular spherical design that they got going on here. But yeah, just your normal average shotgun looking microphone here. Looks quite decent. Shock mount looks quite sturdy indeed. Should take quite a few bits of vibration when it's on top of a camera or your smartphone. And then obviously this little wind muff just goes on it. It looks so cute like that. We've then got TRS to TRS connectors. So this will be from the microphone to a normal camera. We've got TRS to TRRS. So tip ring sleeve, which will be from the microphone to a smartphone if you want to do any smartphone footage. We've got a little unbranded carry case. Would have been nice to see a Lensgo logo on here, but that's a no-go. And you got some instruction manual here thing where it says do not sell microphones with poor quality. Okay, well, we're gonna have to see what the quality is saying in a sec. And don't forget the silica gel. Obviously you gotta have your silica gel so that you know that the thing is real, fam. Done know, but done know. All right, fam, so let's get into testing. Obviously right now you're listening to my voice through the built-in microphone on my Sony ZV-1. I've got the audio recording level currently set to level 24, which is basically the default that it's set to when you're using the internal microphone on the Sony ZV-1. However, for shotgun microphones, I usually turn that audio recording level all the way down to level 12 to 14 for shotgun microphones, as they tend to be quite sensitive. So I'm gonna go in with that and do a couple tests and I'll let you know what the levels are. All right, so now I've got the Lensgo microphone on top of the ZV-1. I've set the ZV-1's audio recording level down to level 12 for this portion. And I'm just looking at the volume preview and it looks quite decent. So hopefully you guys can hear my voice nice and well and it should sound a lot better than the internal microphone inside the Sony ZV-1. I don't even know the price of this thing. I need to go and check that out. Anyway, let's go and do an outside test and see what that volume is saying. All right, we outside in the middle of the street and it's cold and it's raining, but I wanted to let you guys know what the Sony ZV-1 microphone sounds like. Got it set at the normal standard 24 audio recording level. So yeah, now let's not waste any time and get the Lensgo shotgun microphone plugged in to see what the difference in my voice is. All right, now we're testing the Lensgo microphone again. I've set the audio recording level to level 12. So hopefully it shouldn't sound too loud, it shouldn't be clipping, but you should still be able to hear my voice quite clearly kind of thing. So yeah, it looks quite good on the audio preview. So let's get this chucked into a computer and see what it sounds like. All right, guys, so now you've heard my voice on the internal microphone on the Sony ZV-1, and you've also heard my voice on the Lensgo shotgun microphone. And boy, let me tell you, I know the Sony ZV-1 internal microphone is no slouch, but I always prefer external microphones because they just sound so much better. Now, my favorite external microphone at the moment, well, prior to me testing this, was the Rode Video Micro. It's such a popular microphone amongst other YouTubers, and yo, as soon as I got it, it just did jobs. But then I plugged this thing in and it's just doing the same, if not better, than the Rode Video Micro. And I've got a funny feeling that this is a lot cheaper than the Rode Video Micro. When I find out the price, I'll put it in the description section below. But fam, this Lensgo microphone, it's the thing. No clipping, very sensitive, like literally, as I said already, I put the internal microphone on level 23 for audio recording, and I've put the Lensgo microphone on level 12, fam. And it still sounds louder than the internal microphone inside the Sony ZV-1 is. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Shout out to Lensgo for sending me a review copy of the Lensgo LYM-DMM1 microphone to review, and hopefully I will catch you guys very soon. Alright, bless.